Hi guys, I'm Karen.
And I'm Maya.
And we're Sustainably Chic. And we're out today at the farmer's market to pick up quite a few herbs to dry out for late fall and winter time. Our garden finished in August.
September.
Yeah, September time. We still have about 4 herbs of our own, like peppermint, oregano, parsley, and
that can last being snowed on.
yeah, I think those are the only 3 herbs we have left. So anyway, we're here to pick up a few more herbs that we can dry out. We'll see you all in a bit. So we are headed.
I love that view of the ground.
I know.
It looks so flawless.
I know. So we're headed to find the herbs. I'm trying not to get people's faces and things.
We can just blur them out or pretend they
And
don't
if we're
exist.
muffled, it's because we're wearing masks.
Like responsible people.
Like responsible people. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Right here. Okay. So we have all of the basil.
Just like a camera.
Okay. Okay.
Those are 2 for 5.
Okay. So we're here. And so we have like sage, peppermint for all the teas during the winter time. Oh, mojito cocktail mint. Interesting. I think we've gotten cocoa mint before. Rosemary.
What are we here for?
We're here to get the different types of basil, and I guess this is and some sage.
There's some bee pollinating everything.
Okay, and yeah, mint. Oh, there's spearmint. And it's we have parsley and that. So that's what I came to get today.
While you were talking, I was filming that bird.
Okay, how about now?
He was eating a piece of popcorn.
All right, so we're gonna pick up at home after we pick up what we need, and we'll see you guys then.
And we're back. This is another episode of Sustainably Chic. I'm Maya, and that's
I'm Karen.
who's behind the camera. I should say that. When we were at the farmer's market, the lady was kind enough to individually mark all of the different basils and the different herbs that we bought while we were at the store. The farmer's market, not the store. And so this is African basil. We just take it out as is. It's like in a nice bundle. Actually nicely plated. And then you take a rubber band and you tie it up so that you don't lose parts of it when you hang it up to dry. You dry it.
Hang it up a little, put the rubber band up a little higher so we can get it on the wall.
You better be cutting this out. They're going to come back and be like, why does she look unhappy?
Yeah.
Stop interrupting my show. They all came to see me. Okay. We put the rubber band up here so that we don't lose any, and we hang it so that it doesn't go bad. It can't get wet. And so we don't want to like put it in water because if you make it wet, it dies a whole lot faster. And dying and
or it's
drying,
just gonna rot.
Dying and drying are two different things. If it dies, that means it rotted.
You don't want to wet it because you don't want it to rot. So everything once it dries, you can shake it out and
hope there's no bugs
like
in
extra friends in it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're our friends. We just scream when we see them. And this is holy basil. The lady at the farmer's market said that it smells amazing. I didn't get a chance to smell it yet. It smells really good. I'm sorry for my white eyes. I did not expect it to smell quite so nice. The African basil has a more distinct basil-y scent, but the holy basil, she said it's like more powerful in the terms of basil. I guess that's why it's called holy basil. Sorry, this is a very tight rubber band. This is holy basil. You should probably just put it in its bag so you don't lose it. Where's the other bag?
Oh, well, we have to hang them up, right?
I know, but I need to know what they are so that we don't lose them down the track. This is lemon basil, which we actually have a copy of that dried. This is what lemon basil looks like dried. You can see at the bottom it gets kind of smaller, and you kind of want that when you're like cooking or you're making tea with it, because then you don't have to like take the mortar and pestle to these bigger pieces because the smaller ones are here. You can also take your hand and like crumple it together and it'll make smaller bits. So if that's not enough, you can just make smaller. But this is what lemon basil looks
Also,
like.
just use your mortar and pestle if you want it smaller.
Yeah, but be really mad at someone when you're doing it, because if you're not, you'll be mortaring for days. This is what lemon basil looks like before it gets dried. These flowers are edible, and everything in the plant is edible. It's just, we dry it so that it lasts longer. And it smells more potent when it is dried. Sorry, it has to go here. You do it at the very tip so you don't accidentally cut off leaves with the rubber band when you have to take it off, because it will be dry and it will crumble.
Yeah, so we generally just put a bag underneath it to grab any stray leaves once it is dry.
Oh, this smells like lemon, like a lemon that you cut in the fridge. This smells exactly like it. People use it for lemon tea, and you'll add lemons to the tea, and you'll add this, like lemon verbena, lemon basil, and then there's another lemongrass, and all of that is all in lemon tea, so you get the extra lemony smell. This is Thai basil. Thai basil is identified by that nice purple line.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It does.
and the leaves are really similar to Italian basil, but you can tell it's Thai basil by this nice purple line. This is Thai basil when it's dried. Obviously, we didn't take the stick. We do use the stick. Like, you can take the sticks of Thai basil and you can put them in your like soups and your teas, and you can use the whole plant. But when we dry it, we dry the leaves and the sticks separately.
Yeah.
They're easier to maintain the stick than it is the leaves. Sorry, that kind of crumpled in the bag, but this is Thai basil. I have covered up my rubber bands. Okay, whoever made this rubber band, I really don't like them as close. It's like thick as... It smells kind of like, it's basil, obviously, but it has kind of like
Licorice.
yeah, I didn't want to call it licorice because I don't want people to be like, oh, it tastes like licorice. It does not taste like licorice, but it does smell like licorice. Now, according to the lady at the farmer's market, she told us a lot. This can taste like licorice if you put it in water, like if you use it as an infuse. I'm making sure there wasn't like any bugs because I saw a little bug on this, and so I was like, please don't be on here. But this, you can use any of these while they're fresh and put them in water, and it's like an infuse like people use with like different lemons and stuff like that. And you can do it with like any of these.
Yeah, you can infuse your water with them. Which
She said if you put this in your water will start tasting like licorice.
And what is this, Maya?
This is Osum basil. I'm probably pronouncing that very wrong, but it's called purple basil in America. But when it's not in America, it's called Osum basil.
Well, you're losing some leaves.
Yeah, I'm really trying hard to avoid that. It's actually very hard. You can dry these in a separate place, but they won't hang, so that's...
Hey, Maya, do you need like a fancy place to dry your stuff?
I love how you said that, like you don't know, here. Okay, I'm waiting so I get all of them so I can do them all at the same time.
Okay.
Camera person. My show! She's definitely gonna cut that, so... Okay. This, which I'm being very delicate so I don't break a piece of it, because this thing sheds like nobody's business.
Yeah, it does.
This...
Not so much when it's fresh, though.
Yeah, this is thyme. Sorry, I forgot, but this is thyme. It's not spelled like thyme. It's spelled Thyme. This is dried thyme. So like, if you can see all those little bits in the bottom, all you have to do is like slightly squeeze this over and over, and you get enough time for your food. Like, you get well enough time. This is the easiest thing to shake because it sheds once it's dry, like no one's business, but that's thyme. We had this in our garden, but this won't survive in our garden during winter, so we had to pull it and dry it early because North Carolina weather is unpredictable. This,
I know what that is. You forgot.
spearmint.
Yes.
This is spearmint. I should have just smelled it because spearmint has a distinct mint taste, but it distinctly smells like spearmint. Spearmint gum, like people chew that all the time. And I love that it has rubber band in it because I don't
And
like
we
to do
use
it.
this mostly for tea.
This is the most amazing tea. Like, it overranks peppermint, like, completely. And this is
Last
the
but
new
not
one.
least.
We have not used this yet. I'm actually very curious to what it is. It is pineapple mint. Pineapple basil or
Pineapple mint.
Okay, pineapple mint. And the lady said when it goes in the water, she sometimes mixed it with a chocolate mint, and we have that dried. And she said it tastes like really good, and I'm really curious, but we can't do it until, well, actually I could take a piece of it and wash it. You can wash it when
If
you're
you're gonna
putting it in your
yeah.
infuse, but you cannot wash it if you're planning to dry it. So you would just take a piece of that and then wash that. And
All right, so are we ready to hang them up?
yes, we are. I hope we have enough nails. We had our nice trusty nail person do it, aka my dad. Okay, we're gonna take the African basil, and I'm trying not to drop anything, so I'm gonna grab.
Hold them by the rubber band. So what we
I'm
did
trying
is
not
we
to get
just,
them confused.
we have a little area right off from our kitchen,
Lemon basil.
and we just hang them upside down by the rubber bands. So we'll just go there now.
No.
No, not right there behind
No,
you.
I'm saying, don't we need to name them, or are we going to guess?
You
You did not think this through. We can't draw on the wall.
Sorry
Pencil.
about the blurry.
Pencil. We might be able to use a pencil and erase it later. Okay, that's lemon. Lemon basil. Yeah, that's definitely lemon, because this is African basil, because I've never smelled this before. We haven't used African basil, that's a new one. I'm going to put it here so that I know the difference. And that's why we do the rubber band so tight, because if the rubber band's not tight enough, this will fall on the floor. And then obviously, once it's dried and falls on the floor, you have like confetti of herbs you cannot use.
Sorry about the blurriness, guys.
Okay.
Here's the Thai basil. You want to put all the basil together?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I know what it is so that I don't lose it. This is holy basil.
And you're losing a piece of it.
Yeah, there. This isn't
No.
Thai basil.
This-
Huh.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Oh, we'll take that off because it's.
Leave
Well,
it.
it'll be
It's
fine.
He won't fall off until we need him to. Can you check that? This is Thai because
Yeah.
of the purple. Okay. That is falling off. 1 minute. Commercial break. See the thing of a dancing kitten. Oh man, whoever made this like rubber band knot, they just did a horrible job.
Okay.
Absolutely horrible. I don't know who did the rubber band.
Okay.
It's like, but don't
I think we have it on camera.
No, that footage will be hence deleted. Okay, this is a good reminder. This is a good educational moment. Make sure your rubber band is tight or nothing will stay.
That's why I don't like using those chunky rubber
I
bands
don't
as
know
much.
where the person got this rubber band. That person. Shame.
I just recycle them from the store when they give them to you.
Okay.
Sorry about the blurriness, the haze, guys.
Okay. This is holy basil, which I'm gonna put on the very
Because
end.
it's very strong.
I'm trying to separate the ones that look alike so that I don't get confused. I can tell by smell, but the closest one is to one that's more overpowering than the other. It's hard.
And
But
guys, we do have some that are drying right here as well.
hopefully she knows the time because I don't remember we put those
Oops, sorry.
there. Okay, and then we have the
I store my cookbooks over there.
awesome basil, and we have all that.
Go
Dang,
ahead,
this
you-
guy's unhappy.
Yeah, this purple basil just doesn't want to.
I think we should put him here so he's safer.
No, you go ahead and put him there.
He's like he all falls on the ground. Well, technically they'll dry on the counter, so let's put it.
You do want them hanging up though, because
It can just
You-
dry on the counter.
it dries so much better.
So if it's falling, just put it someplace where it won't hit the floor, I guess.
Okay. And
These
last but
are
not least,
smaller versions. Okay. These are smaller. I'm glad we have names because the first time we did this, we did not pay attention at all, and we just kind of put all
but these
of
are
them
going to
in.
be easy because that's spearmint.
No, I'm
That's
saying we put all of them in, and then when we got them home, we had to guess what each one was by smell.
yeah.
And we have amazing smell, but that was really hard. Okay, we're gonna put time here because I can clearly tell what time is like a mile away. So I won't get that confused. It's time. And this is spearmint.
There's nowhere to hold it over there, but you have a space here and a space there.
Okay. I have an idea. Let's move this one over because he's
That's
drying.
lavender.
Lavender leaves, so they don't get confused and think that we
Oh,
think. Yeah, we should not have moved that. Who made this idea?
okay, guys. Well, we're gonna say bye now. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun doing your herbs. We're getting ready for the late fall and winter time when our farmers market doesn't have any more herbs. And we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.